Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping straight into something crucial, keeping a project's business case truly up to date.
Yeah, absolutely vital.
We're drawing on insights here from Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabon. Really great stuff in there.
Definitely.
And this isn't just about ticking boxes, right? It's about making sure a project is, well, still worth doing as it goes along.
Exactly. It's about continued justification. We'll be looking at this through the lens of Prince 2, mainly, which really emphasizes this point.
Right. So the project board, they technically own the business case.
They do. Ultimate responsibility rests with them. Strategic oversight.
But the project manager, they're the ones on the ground.
Precisely. The PM has a really critical, hands-on operational role here. Think of them as keeping tabs on the project's pulse.
Okay, so what's their key action regarding the business case?
The big one is assessing it, and crucially, updating it, specifically at the end of each management stage.
Ah, okay. At the end of each stage. Why then? Why is that timing so important?
Well, because that's when you actually know things. You've spent some money, you've delivered some stuff, maybe circumstances have changed.
You have real data?
Exactly. Real data on costs, progress, maybe even shifts in the expected benefits. The PM gathers all that and updates the business case to reflect the current reality.
Not just the initial forecast or, the hopes and dreams from the start.
Not at all. This gives the project board solid ground to stand on when they make those pretty critical go-no-go decisions.
Right. Between stages, do we carry on or is this thing actually not looking so good anymore?
That's the core question it helps answer. It prevents that blindly pushing forward problem.
Makes sense.
Mm.
Now, PMs have a ton on their plate.
Yeah.
How does this specific task, updating the business case, compare to, say, other things they do, like confirming if the project can even be delivered within the expected costs?
Good question. That initial cost confirmation, that's more upfront planning, right? Setting the baseline. The business case update at stage ends is different. It's asking, given what we now know about costs and progress and benefits, is this whole venture still worth the investment? It's a broader check.
So it's less about, can we do it for price X, and more, should we still be doing it at all?
You've got it. And then there's checking the business case against external events, market changes, competitor moves.
Yeah.
The PM might feed information into that, but it's really the board's strategic hat to wear, assessing those big picture impacts.
And defining the project's desired outcome. That's set much earlier, surely.
Oh, absolutely. That usually comes from the project mandate right at the beginning. The PM's updates ensure the project is still on track to deliver value towards that outcome and that the outcome itself still makes business sense.
So this stage end review, it's not just admin, it's a core control.
It's fundamental within Prince 2. It's a key mechanism to stop projects that are, frankly, no longer viable or aren't offering the expected value for money. It stops zombie projects.
Zombie projects, I like that. So for you listening, this process helps make sure your work, your team's effort, is actually meaningful. It's still hitting the mark.
Yeah, and it avoids wasting resources, time, money, people on something that's drifted off course or just isn't needed anymore.
Which brings up that point you mentioned. How often do we really challenge the original why behind our projects once they're rolling?
It's easy to get caught up in the doing, isn't it? But that consistent review, driven by the PM at stage ends, it forces that crucial check-in. It's responsible management.
So wrapping this up then, the key takeaway is the project manager's active role, keeping that business case alive and accurate through those regular stage end updates.
Yeah.
It's absolutely essential.
Couldn't agree more. For project success, for using resources wisely, you need that ongoing validation.
And if you want to explore this more, along with other really practical project management insights, we strongly recommend checking out Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabon.
Great resource.
Definitely. And one final thought to leave you with. Think about the projects, maybe ones you're working on right now. How often is the fundamental justification, the real reason you're doing it properly, revisited? And what might be the hidden consequences if it's not? Well,